Hey guys, it's Coach Christian. Welcome to the workout today. This is take 3, so hopefully this is the right one. Today we're going to have 2 parts to our workout. Both are going to involve burpees and squats. You're going to complete part 1, which is a 21-15-9. You're going to take half the amount of time it takes you, rest, and then start on that part 2. We're going to get to that here shortly, but first we're going to start with our warm-up. Our warm-up is going to be 2 rounds of a 30-second couch stretch, 40 seconds of squats, a 60-second child's pose, and then 40 seconds of bodybuilders. Kayla's going to start us out with the couch stretch. We're going to do 30 seconds each side. She's going to put a knee on a pillow or a pad and her foot on a wall or couch. And we're going to start our timer now, 30 seconds. When you're in this position, make sure you're upright. You might feel some stretch in your quad. You might feel it in the front anterior of your hip. You might even feel it in the front of your ankle if you've got some ankle mobility going on. Give yourself a little bit of rock back and forth to feel a sensation. We're going to go for about 15 more seconds. All right, we're going to slowly get out of here. If you need to put your other knee down or lean forward, most of us aren't going to be able to get out the way Kayla did. But go ahead and start with your knee on the pillow and foot back just like we did the other side. Again, we're trying to stay upright, but not so upright that we're overextending our back. You want your abs to be at like 30 to 50%. Ten seconds left. And we're going to get out of here in 2, 1. We're going to go ahead and hop out of there. We're going to do 40 seconds of air squats. We're going to do 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up, starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, air squat. And then up, 1, 2. When you're doing these, make sure you're driving your knees out. Make sure your butt is initiating the squat. We push it back a little bit and then descend. Thinking about those knees tracking over the toes. We got 10 more seconds. And we're going to go into child's pose. So Kayla's going to get on her hands and her knees. She's going to sit back towards her feet. She's going to have her head pushing through her arms, getting a little bit of a stretch here in her lat, and you might feel it in that upper back. You might even feel it a little bit in the mid-back, depending on where your back mobility is. We're going to be holding this for a full minute. We're about 20 seconds in, so we're going to go about 40 more seconds. Make sure you're reaching those hands forward. You can even raise those wrists off the ground and keep your fingertips down. But we just want to play around and feel where it feels kind of sticky. What's giving us a sensation? We're going to go for about 20 more seconds. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to kind of slowly come out of that. And we're going to do 40 seconds of bodybuilders. Reminder, bodybuilder is just like our burpee, except we're going down into just a plank. So Kayla's going to demo real quick. You can step back, step up, or if you want to be a filthy animal, you can jump back, jump up. Whatever is going to be a little bit of work for you. We're going to start that 40 seconds here in 5, 3, 2, 1, bodybuilder for 40 seconds. Make sure you're being conscious about how high or how low your butt goes. You don't want to leave your butt super high when you do this, but you don't want to drive those hips all the way to the ground either. Jump into a plank position. Going for 10 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, we're going to do that whole thing one more time through. We're going back to the couch stretch. So knees on the pillow, foot is on a wall or a couch, sitting upright, trying to feel some sensation in either the front of the quad, maybe the hip, making sure you're squeezing that left glute if you have your left side down. And we're going to go for 10 more seconds. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly get out of there if you need to reach onto the ground to get out. We're going to do 30 seconds on the right side, starting now. 30 seconds. We got 10 more seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and slowly come out of there. We're going back to the air squats. 40 seconds of them, 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. We're going to start that here in 5, 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds of air squats. And up. Make sure you're squeezing with your glutes on the way up. Should be squeezing that glute all the way at the top. Making sure your chest is upright. Making sure your core is braced. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Going back on our hands and knees to that extended child's pose. And we're going to start that now. Making sure that head's going through the window. Should be feeling that in our lat, upper back, maybe mid back. Play around with that till you find a sensation that works for you. Full minute here. Really trying to push that range of motion. Trying to get better. We're about halfway in here. 30 more seconds. Hopefully you got a yoga mat or something that you're doing this. You're not having a face full of carpet. And 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and slowly come out of that last piece of our warm-up, the 40 seconds of bodybuilders. We're going to start here in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. 40 seconds of bodybuilders. When you do these, a way to make it a little bit more efficient is watch Kayla's feet. They're a little wide when she does these. She doesn't have them together. That way when she comes up, she's able to get those feet real close to those hands. It's going to be a lot harder to do that if your feet are close together, so you want them a little bit wider. This is kind of a trick people do for their burpees as well. Keep going, we got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna rest for a few minutes. What you're gonna need for this workout while you're kind of catching your breath, we're gonna be doing bodybuilders and squats. For the second piece, those squats are gonna be goblet squats. So you're gonna need some type of weight. Maybe that's a dumbbell, kettlebell, maybe that's your dog, maybe that's your kid or your baby. So go ahead and grab a piece of equipment that you're going to squat with. While you're kind of resting and getting ready, Kayla's going to demo these movements for us. So we already saw bodybuilders. Our first piece of the workout, you're not going to need that just yet. So our first piece of the workout is going to be 21, 15, 9 bodybuilders and air squats. Those air squats are going to be double the reps. We already saw bodybuilders, and we did some air squats. We're not going to have a tempo here, so we're going to do 21, 15, 9 bodybuilders, followed by 42, 30, 18 air squats. However long that takes you, half the time you're going to rest. So if that takes you 5 minutes, you're going to rest 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Then we're going to go into 15, 12, 9 burpees and goblet squats. Those goblet squats are also going to be double the reps, just like the other ones. So burpees, 15, 12, 9. Goblet squats, 30, 24, 18. So for our burpee, you can do either a jump back or a step back. So Kayla's going to give us our burpee. Her chest is going to come all the way to the ground, thighs and chest down. Jumping all the way up, give us a little clap overhead. Jump up or step back, either way. When you're doing your step back, step up, make sure you're paying attention to what leg you step back and step up with. I like to alternate. So Kayla, can you show us what that looks like? So she goes right leg back, right leg up. Now she's going to go left leg back, left leg up. Pay attention, because if you're not paying attention, you're probably doing the same way every single time, building some sort of imbalance. Next, we're going to show you the goblet squat. So Kayla's going to do hers with a kettlebell. She's going to get that kettlebell into the front rack position, keeping her weight kind of close to her chest, and she's going to squat back. Back and down. Yep. Very nice. So make sure you get a couple reps with your weight. Make sure that's something that's going to be challenging, but not too challenging. All right, we're going to jump into the workout. We're going to start with bodybuilders and air squats here in about 40 seconds. You ready, Kayla? We're a little cold in here, so hopefully where you're at is a little bit warmer. We're going in 20 seconds. So grab your workout partner, make your kids come do it. You got time, 10 seconds. Hopefully Lucy and Cora are doing the workout. Here we go. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Bodybuilders and air squats. 21 bodybuilders, 42 air squats. Find a pace that's not too fast, but is sustainable for your full 21. Nice job. Remember, check which foot you're stepping back and stepping forward with. Be conscious of it if you're doing step backs. All right, we should be getting towards those body squats. Make sure you're locking the hip all the way up at the top. Don't cheat yourself. All the way down, all the way up. You can do it. Good squats. We can see you through your screen squatting. Make sure they're good. "42 of them. Nice job, Kayla. Make sure you're standing all the way up at the top with your bodybuilders. You shouldn't look like a hunchback when you get to the top. All the way up. Get vertical. Nice job. Come on, guys. You got it. Nice job, Kayla. Come on, 9 bodybuilders. You got it.
I can't feel my legs.
Did you start when the clock said 14? I think so too. Air squats. Yep, closing out that hip at the top. Standing all the way up. Make sure you're using your glutes, staying active when you're doing this. Don't be lazy just because it's a lot of squats. Yeah, took Kayla 5 minutes, so she's gonna rest 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If you're not finished, just keep going. Pay attention to how long it took you, take half that time, rest, and move on to the next piece. When you're finished, make sure you stand upright, taking big breaths in. I like to breathe in through my nose and breathe out through my mouth, blowing out the air. You want to try to really get that heart rate down. Don't focus on how tired you are. Focus on that breathing, calming yourself down. Kayla's halfway through her rest. If you're working with a buddy and they're done, or if you're done and they're not, make sure you're cheering them on. Kayla's going in 30 seconds. We're going to be moving on to part 2, 15, 12, 9, burpees and goblet squats with our object. All right, here Kayla goes. We're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't forget what we said earlier with the bodybuilders. Same thing with the burpees. If you're doing step backs, make sure you're paying attention to what leg you're stepping up and stepping down with. Find a sustainable pace, especially with this big set of 15. Nice job, Kayla. Just like we said before, Kayla has a little bit of a wide stance for when she jumps back and jumps up with her burpees. Trying to be methodical with your burpees. Once you get to that goblet squat, make sure you're holding that object tight to your body. You don't want it out forward. You want it right in. Come on, fight to get these unbroken. Get better. Come on, Kayla, you got it. Finish them out. Nice job, Kayla. Make sure you're active on the way down. Nice job. Last set of goblet squats. 18. Nice job. All right, guys, when you finish up with this, if you're still working, keep working. You're doing a great job. Make sure when you're done, give yourself a good 2-3 minutes to give yourself a break, catch your breath, and before we get into doing this accessory work. Okay. Okay. Do you want us to do the full 10 minutes or just demo around?
I don't think you need to probably do the full 10 minutes. I'll put 10 minutes in there.
Okay.
I mean, if she wants to do it, she can, but she probably doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, okay.
You probably might not even need her to do the demo itself.
Okay.
You just want to demo the
Hey, you want to do this accessory work? Okay. Yeah, you're good. Guys, if you are still working, keep working. You're doing a great job. If you're still working, feel free to pause the video. Here, we're about to start the accessory work, and we're going to have Kayla demo this accessory piece. What we're going to have for the accessory piece is 10 minutes for quality of 10 to 15 press on the right side. On that last rep, we're going to hold at the top for 20 seconds. Same thing on the left, 10 to 15, hold at the top for 20 seconds. Keep that rep the same amount on each side. So find a weight that's fairly light but challenging for you to get that rep range. If you don't have a dumbbell, it could be like a heavy can of soup, a small brick, something that's going to be a little bit challenging for you to get reps. If it's really light and you need to do a little more than 10 to 15, go ahead and do so. So Kayla's going to grab our dumbbell. We're starting on the right side. We're gonna demo a full round for you. And Kayla's gonna give us 10 to 15 reps strict press on that right side. So she's gonna press it all the way up so it's overhead, so that at the top of that dumbbell is right in a line with her body. She's keeping her elbow at about 45 degrees. We don't want it out to the side, and we don't want it too tight. This isn't an Arnold press, so about 45 degrees coming all the way up. Make sure you're locking out at the top, don't come short. Coming down so that dumbbell just taps your shoulder. Then we're gonna hold it at the top for a 20-second hold. I'm watching your time. 10 more seconds, driving it up. Don't let that shoulder get lazy. Make sure you're active. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch sides. 10 to 15 on the left. Yeah, when I do these, I like to think about my bicep going towards my ear. Not so much that I'm gonna, touch my ear with it and get my head close, but that's the direction that my arm's gonna go, driving that bicep towards the ear. Make sure we're not doing a push press. We shouldn't be having any heel action, no dips, keeping those abs on. And you can come down or switch if you're ready to switch. If you're ready to go right after going one round through, go ahead and go through another round. Eventually, you're going to get to the point to where you're going to want to rest a little bit in between rounds. So if you want to go all right into all left, rest for just a small amount, and then get right back into it. We're doing 10 minutes of this for quality. You want to do your full 10 minutes? Or are you good? You good? All right. Thanks, guys. We hope to see you tomorrow.